Okay. I asked a sheep's liver who would win the US election using an ancient technique from Mesopotamia, now modern-day Iraq. But before I present the results to you, I'd like to say, why am I doing this? What's the background? I started doing this back in 2016 when the idea that Donald Trump would run as a candidate was all a hilarious joke. But the liver said that he would win the election, and so he did. I then asked again when he ran for re-election. That time the liver said no, and so it came to pass. So now we're asking for the third time, will Donald Trump win the US election? We're going to examine this liver, look at the marks, and then I will tell you what the ancient tablets have to say about what they mean. And we're adding up positive and negative omens to get a yes or no answer. So we'll keep a tally as we go. First of all, we look at a mark here called the presence, and it turns out there are 3 of them. And the tablets say if there are 3 presences, the owner of the sheep will go mad. The owner of the sheep usually referring to the person who's asking the question, so that would be Trump in this case. It's definitely bad, 1 on the negative side. But if we look in more detail, if the presence is divided and split in 3, as it seems to be here, well, as for the king, the wall he made will be destroyed. Very pertinent for a Trump question, I would say. Another negative on that side. But also, even more detail, if the base of the presence is split in 2, we have a little fork here. But here the tablet is broken, so we don't know which way that one will go. Moving on to the path at the top here, if the base of the path is effaced, it means fall of a high official. That is again negative. Moving on to the well-being, if the well-being is steep as a dike and the top is split, it means the enemy will erect a siege wall at a town on my border and demolish it. Very bad for whoever is in power. Yet another negative. And coming to the end, if there is a cross in the right side of the yoke, opposite the increment, dogs will become rabid. Well, that is not going to be good for anyone. So we have a lot of negative omens in the sextispecie. And if we add them all up, we have no positive omens, 1 maybe, and 6 negative. So that would mean the answer is no. Sorry, Trump. Not this time. However, even though there are more negative omens in the sextispecie than I have ever seen, this was a difficult one to call. And if you'd like to find out why, watch the next video.